the phrase from?
Oh my goodness. Right, I don't know what to say other than ouch, double ouch, triple ouch.
The phrase from?
Oh my goodness.
I think it working.
I don't know what to say other than.
Oh my god, I'm like it working.
I'm sorry, you have been caught.
That means I'm back.
Cheers, thanks, mate.
Look, he's back. I'm playing with balls.
Oh no, what an absolute blow. 3-1 to you.
Well,
Oh my days.
Case here. You've got
I'm putting this down, bro.
Here. If you win, people are going to be shouting your name for years.
I need my phone.
What I would suggest is this. Don't
I gotta get my
about
phone, bro.
other than what's the answer to what Brad's just asked you. Nothing else matters. And keep concentrating on Brad.
Gotta read chat, bro.
If you do that, you've got a chance.
Only Nicola's made it through to the final chase. Total prize on £2 grand. Can she outrun the beast one more time?
She'd be a heroine if she does.
See you in a bit.
Guess who's back? Back again. Loki's back. Tell your friends. Loki's back. Loki's back. Loki's back. That means a lot more controversy. I died. Because I'm not paying attention because I'm having to do something else as I'm doing this. As soon as this works, I think I'm good. There we go. Yeah. Wait, let me check my Discord. That's what I've been doing.
Go your own way fair. What about more family time instead of overtime?
If it's ended in 29.
To leave home at 6 to work at 9. And what if it didn't take
Oh,
forever
I might be
to hire
now.
someone? What if better work was something we can find? Or better yet, something that found us?
Oh, flip it.
Tucked away in the heart of the Dales, there's a village home to dramatic tales. Uncover a place rich with story, full of character, locations and TV history. Where the Dingles
Right.
dwell, there's no
Was
doubt
it?
that in this village,
Yeah,
there's a
I'm
big
back.
Dale
Looks like a
hunting.
Lucky's back.
Dale Village 2.
Very
Buy
late,
tickets
2 days
now
late,
at
it looks like.
dellvillage2.co.uk.
A day late, actually. It was meant to be, the other night. I fell asleep. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall asleep. You know, that was an accident, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I don't think there's that much delay. I think there's about 10-second delay today. Maybe about 5.
Our biggest prize so far this year. At least 33% of every ticket goes to charities and good causes. In fact, a staggering £1.1 billion has been raised so far. 70% of postcodes across Great Britain are already playing.
We had a 10-year plan, now it's the next week plan.
So sign up before midnight this Thursday for the chance to win. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery.
Washing with detergent alone can sometimes let you down.
No! I messed up my tactic.
Boost every wash with a scoop of Vanish.
Lucky's playing with balls. Confirmed.
Formula lifts away brighter for longer. So wash it right first time to save on energy bills and save clothes. Clothes live longer with Vanish.
Do you prefer digital currency for this exchange? Oh, it's crypto only, mate. What a load of malarkey. We keep things simple. Less malarkey, more smarty. Search Smarty Mobile.
Do I kill someone iffy? Do I kill someone old? Yeah. If y'all want to know someone, I don't know how to get on there. I've been actually struggling trying to get on that Discord, so thanks for joining it, but you might see me off for a little while. So, I Fucking get on there.
Started a journey and don't really want to.
There we go.
He's still smoking.
Why has he said the same line?
Brand new My Mum, Your Dad. Tonight at 9 on ITV1 and ITVX.
Bingo.
Thanks for joining anyway. It's not Blade Ball anymore, it's Lucky's Ball.
Everyone, the Beast has taken my team apart, and only Nicola's made it through to
Oh
the
yeah, I
final.
forgot.
Playing for £2,000. All she's
Yeah.
going to do is outrun the Beast one more time. Can she do that? We'll
Yeah,
find
I
out.
know you all love balls
Nicola
like
had
me.
two sets of questions to choose from for the final. A or B. Which one did you choose? Set A, the Beast getting set B. As I say, only
You
made
have
it through to the final, so
invisibility
next
from the
up, chase
balls.
There it is coming around the wall. I wish you luck. Let's set a target. He cannot catch you up for this.
This is like insane. I've heard this is
Here we
insane.
go. Your time
It's like
starts
too
now.
overpowered.
What two colours are normally used to describe
That's
bruising?
overpowered as well.
Purple and blue.
Black and blue. Which nurse wrote the 1854 book Letters from Egypt?
Stop hiding from the balls.
How many UK general elections took place in the 1990s?
I know you like them, but
The
it's
General
fine, my
Costco
guy.
is a Bond villain in what Timothy
Your
Dalton
old
film?
balls.
The Living Daylights. A demon is baseball slang for what type of run?
Home run.
Correct. What number is CC in
EA
Roman numerals?
Sports. It's in the game. The next ROH stream, I will tell you, it won't be for a long time because Astro has just announced he is going on a break for a bit. The next stream I'm probably gonna do Try Not to Laugh, Lucky style. Oh yeah, I have a question for all of you. I had an ad on my video when I was gonna watch my Ban Ban speedrun, and I'm not applied for thingy yet. Have not applied for monetization yet. So I just want to know, is that meant to happen, or is it just like beginning monetization? Because I know YouTube's doing auto monetization now. If YouTube thinks you're ready, they'll auto you. Look, like, I just wanted to watch it for like no reason at all, and I got an ad.
$100 bill. What herb in a traditional pesto gives it a green colour? Basil.
I died again to that ball!
Crocodile Dundee. The butterfly technique grew from one other swimming stroke.
Breaststroke.
Correct. Okay.
I think it's safe to say I might get caught.
Well, 5. Okay, look. We'll need some pushbacks.
Okay, we'll go for those.
Okay, here we go. Time to bring back the chase.
Every quiz has been there, so let's just do this.
Now remember, if the Beast gets a question wrong and Nicola then gets it right, she will push him back one step. It's time for the final chase. You ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. What type of fashion accessory is a trilby?
Hat.
Correct. Eric Butterbean Esch had 58 KOs in what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. Zodiac and Console were brands by which car maker?
Ford.
Correct. James Collinson was a member of which artistic brotherhood?
Pre-Raphaelite.
Correct. Frosh is the German word for what amphibian?
Frog.
No more to be said.
I'm literally just focusing
That
on
is
nothing.
that, sadly.
Well, not dead.
Not the
That
three
tells you
players who
everything.
needed them in the final. It's as simple as that.
I don't like dying.
You need other players with you. There's
No, I'm
pressure.
not dying to you
They pick
again.
up the ball
No,
once
no,
it
no.
gets dropped, or they spin the plates once they stop spinning. So, yeah,
There we
that's
go,
how it goes. I tell
guys.
you what,
Lucky
you've got
just
their players
confirmedly
in the final.
touched
So,
ball
enjoy the
with his
game
hand.
nonetheless. A great meeting here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
£2,000 away. And finally tell you that Nicola, you have been caught. A few the chase is over. Beastie, damage was done in the head-to-heads.
Yeah, well, first
Confirm
of all,
Lucky
it
touched
sounds
ball
some
with his.
people say,
Oh my god!
easy,
Mama, I'm a
wasted a bit of
criminal.
time or whatever.
Mama, I'm a criminal, criminal. Maybe my newer videos have ads on them, I don't know.
And what I can
Probably not,
safely
no.
say is this will be totally different if Ian was with
Lucky
you.
and I
Scored
play
eight in the
with
cash builder, clearly
balls.
good all-round knowledge, but the questions bred wrong for him. And you've seen it before, we say it time after time.
No! Nothing? Yeah.
You could? Well, come and have a go. You're clever enough. We'll see you next time on the chase. Goodbye.
Come on, let's get something good. Get jiggy with it.
Based on true events, two churchgoers become entangled in a dangerous affair. Stream our brand new drama, Love and Death. Now, ITVX. Which your mother's interested, someone may be trying to have their cake and eat it. In all new My Mum, Your Dad tonight here at 9. Next year, the news.
What? Let's be calm, Mama. I'm a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal. Criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal. Mama, criminal.
Bring chitty chitty bang bang.
Here we go. Back on stadium. Which idiot is from? I'm too evil.
Jacket of the season.
That's why he's evil.
Makes fashion sense.
Technically,
Now on Greatest Hits Radio. That's Simon Mayo. He's on at drive time.
I'm not gonna get that kill.
One of the station's many legends. All playing the biggest songs
For real.
of the 70s, 80s,
What?
and 90s. Hotmaster. Weekday mornings on Greatest Hits Radio. The good times sound like this.
Get the KFC bonus variety deal for just
I don't wanna go red.
do the deal until the late of October. Only at KFC.
Everyone, this is Grandma's companion, Gerard.
Companion. He calls him that because he doesn't want to imagine us getting it on.
Hello.
With the biggest range of cars to buy entirely online, it's no wonder everyone's cinching it. Alf cinched it, Chris and Sue cinched it with no surprise fees. Everything was covered. Becky cinched it with a 14-day money-back guarantee.
I'm evil.
He cinched it, didn't you? Not that, mate. Even my mum cinched the quality money.
You know you're everywhere.
With so many great reasons to buy it. The nation aren't just nailing it, they're cinching it.
Hello, darlings. I'm Taylor. Futuristic scooters, old school website. Relax, web upgrades, I own them. Better design, e-commerce, and smart AI. Now you're fit for the future. I scoot off now. Your digital partner, Ionos.
At Button Up Box, we're putting the food back into dog food.
Oh my god, I made it to the standard.
And it never really resembled food. But we do things differently. Our meals are made with fresh, human quality ingredients that you can see and say. Gently cooked.
I won! I won!
Because at Button Up Box, we believe dogs deserve better.
I won!
Order your box now at buttonupbox.com.
We're ITV Win.
Bruh.
People like you win prizes like these, and these, and
My
these.
first win.
Don't believe
Yay.
us? We asked last week's winners to come and chat to you about it. But it's tricky to get 3,000 people into one room. It's a lot of chairs. So, search ITV Win to find out more. ITV Win. Don't just sit there, win there.
Maria.
Noah, let's go. The all-new Kona, Live Unlimited, is the dawn of a new Hyundai.
legend Paul Young drops by Good Morning Britain tomorrow from 6. Faith from Steps will be giving some fashion tips on the rain from 9. Stars of My Mum, Your Dad join this morning from 10. And McFly star Harry Judd will be talking to the loose women tomorrow here at 12:30. Now with the latest ITV news from Granada Reports with Gamala Fambule and Lucy Meacock.
Hello and welcome to Monday's Granada Report. We are live for the latest across the Northwest.
Thanks for joining us on the programme this evening.
He lived for just one day. How did little Luca die in one of our region's biggest hospitals? His parents want answers.
The three tiny tots who want to see Granny. A family's fight against the red tape
What's up?
that stops her visiting them.
So I'm fake.
She wants to come and stay like a grandparent would come. You know, if your family lived down south, they'd come up north
Yeah,
for 2 weeks and go back.
So I know that the crown next to my name. The reason is that account, it got disabled and I couldn't really bothered
Serving up success,
undisabling
Neil
it.
Sapsky on a
So I
Davis
just
Cup
made a new
drama
account
and a record-breaking
in a
day
different
for
email.
British tennis in Manchester.
And in the weather, some of us got absolutely soaking
It
wet
is
today,
a
and there's
legit
more where that
me.
came from.
I swear to
All
God,
details
you're on
coming
stream and everything. Oh,
So please do stay with us. But first tonight, the mum of the newborn baby who died at Tameside General Hospital has told a court she felt like she was bothering midwives when she raised concerns about her labour.
Our little boy, Luca Yates, lived for just one day. He died in January last year. An inquest in Stockport.
Loki's voice is not deep. No one can get my profile picture as perfect as I do.
To the hospital when she went into labour. She went to the hospital and was sent home twice.
Right.
Being told she wasn't in active labour.
Tragically, Luca suffered brain damage, which his family believe is due to a lack of oxygen during a difficult birth. Jennifer Buck has been at today's hearing. Jennifer.
The inquest opened here today with emotional statements from Luca's mum and dad. Their experience through pregnancy, labour and sadly the death of their little boy who died at just 1 day old. Luca suffered brain damage. He was born through an emergency C-section after more than 36 hours of labour. Now Luca's parents arrived here at court with their new baby, and at times mum Nicole got emotional as she was listening to their statements being read out. The court heard that Nicole Ditchfield made many calls to the hospital when she was in labour, and she was sent home twice as she was told she was not yet in active labour. Speaking to the coroner, Chris Morris, she said, "I was made to feel a bit dramatic as it was my first baby, like I was bothering them." She said she raised concerns about being sick and losing blood. Now, medical staff at Tameside General say they did consider further tests, but insist that all the examinations needed took place. Now, after Nicole was sent home for the second time, she said she was feeling the urge. She thought she wanted to go back to hospital. She was trying to get through on the phone, but it took her 13 attempts to get through on the phone, and she said that made her feel worried. She said she rang her mum while she was waiting because she just didn't know what to do. When she did get through to the midwives at the hospital, she was told to return.
So Jennifer, what happened when they were admitted
Hello.
to hospital?
Well, once they were admitted to hospital, both Luca's parents described things moving very quickly. Nicole was given a general anaesthetic and Luca was delivered through an emergency cesarean. Jack Yates, speaking through a statement,
Hello,
was
everyone.
Luca's dad, and he described
I am the real.
scene as his son was attached to so many different machines.
I am the real
The
Loki.
family believe that he died due to a lack of oxygen because of that difficult birth, and we heard today that
Yeah, I am 100% certified.
to resuscitate Luca. Now, some of the midwives and the doctor who cared for Nicole has given evidence today, and Tameside General Hospital say it has changed some
Did I die?
procedures with
I
their
died.
system and
Flip.
recording information
Flip.
since
Flip.
Luca died. The inquest here in
Master,
Stockport
he's
will
new.
open the week.
Jennifer in Stockport, thank you.
He's the master.
more news now, and a teenager
Like
has
and
been
subscribe
charged
if you
with the
hate
murder of
bacon.
a 14-year-old boy in
I'm a bacon.
Shani died in hospital after he
That
was
means
stabbed in Tavistock Square.
I can't
in North
subscribe.
Manchester on Friday evening.
You
Manchester
just
police have
proved
now
to me
charged a
why I
14-year-old
can't
who can't be
subscribe.
named, a
And
13-year-old
I love
also
subscribing, but you put hate
has been
bacon.
released on
I love bacon. I'm a bacon
Former
myself, my
football
guy.
coach and serial paedophile Barry Bernal the former Manchester City and crew Alexandra coach was serving 34 years for child sex offences against more than 20
I love
boys
you,
between
Lucky.
the 1970s and
Yep.
the 1990s. The prisons and probation
It didn't get killed, it died.
Well, now, I love this
Seriously?
picture. As you can see, this is a family with their hands full looking after triplets, and they would love nothing more than for their three tiny tots to meet one of their grandmothers. The couple from Hale in Greater Manchester fear that politics is happening. Maddie and Baljit Singh had their babies in April, but they've still not met their grandmother, Baljit's mum, Gurmeet, who lives in India.
Well, the triplets are too vulnerable to fly, and the government's rejected their
I died.
visa applications.
Why do I
because
always
they say
die?
Gurmeet might never go back. And they also
Yeah, Ooh.
A video call with Grandma is now part of the Singh triplets' daily routine. It's the only way Gurmeet Kaur can see her 5-month-old grandsons. She's in India, they live in Hale in Greater Manchester. They've never met, and she doesn't know if they ever will. Her UK visit visas and refused 4 times on the ground she may not return home, something her daughter-in-law denies.
We love Margaret's mum, but we haven't got room for her to live here. She's been married for over 50 years to a husband who I'm sure would have an issue with her not going back. She doesn't actually want to live here. She just wants to come and stay like a grandparent would come. You know, if your family lived down south, they'd come up north for a few weeks and go back. I think it's a basic human right for a grandparent to hold their grandchild.
The couple say after struggling with infertility for years and finally conceiving through IVF, they just want Baljit's mother to meet her grandchildren.
It must be agonising for your mother not to be able to hold her grandchildren in her arms.
Definitely is. Actually, sorry, it's a bit hard. Like, we make video calls and they can't even tell who's who.
Yeah, it must just hurt her heart. It must hurt your heart that you can't share your beautiful boys with.
So,
why do you think your mother-in-law's visa keeps on getting refused?
I think it boils down to being means tested, because even though that doesn't come into the application, we were prepared to pay for everything. She's retired, so we support them financially for this country alongside the pension. It's a relentless procedure.
I'm gonna actually try this time.
Evidence that you have to supply both us and his mum, so that we can prove that we are respectable sponsors who can financially look after ourselves and her, and also to prove.
Look, he's not been playing with balls.
I mean, we did go above and beyond because we really wanted it. We tried our best. I think there is a political agenda that is not for me to comment on, really, between our government and the England government. I think there's another issue, but it's a blanket no.
Flying to India isn't currently an option, as there are health risks for the triplets not all prematurely. Their other grandmother, who lives locally, says she can't imagine what it must be like to be kept apart from them.
Dude! That could have been me!
In a statement, the Home Office said all these applications are carefully considered on their
Except
individual merits
stupid
and
snoring!
in accordance with the immigration rules. We do not routinely comment on individual cases. With no way of appealing the decision, the family feels further.
Oh, I'm alive!
Anna
No, you.
Joseph, ITV
No, you.
News, Hale.
No, you. I killed him! Get killed!
Well done for doing that interview while feeding one of them like that. And that washing line, absolutely packed with baby's clothes. Very sweet.
I thought I had it bad. I've got 2 at home. No, thank you.
Three all in
What?
one go is...
No!
It's an unprecedented week for the NHS as doctors continue their strike action over pay.
Yeah,
option, which will make those growing waiting lists even longer. Consultants are walking out for 48 hours from 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then 24 hours later, junior doctors start their 24-hour strike.
Well, that means on Wednesday, for the 24-hour overlap, almost all planned care will come to a stop and hundreds of thousands of appointments will be postponed.
Yeah, the Wirral GP, Dr. Paula Cowan, is the NHS England Regional Medical Director for Primary Care. Well, earlier she had advice for patients with appointments this week. So, what should they do? So patients
I'm gonna check my.
if they haven't been contacted by the hospital, by the trust, where their appointment or the procedure is due to be undertaken.
This simply is not leaking my email. Oh, I guess it is. Okay.
And those patients who have
This better not leak my address.
rearranged will have already been contacted. I think the other really crucial thing to get across is that emergency services will continue during this period of time. 999 ambulances.
Okay, it didn't leak my address. Let's just say I'm in the United States.
Emergencies. What about those who have had them?
I just leaked my email.
They will have to wait now. So those
Flip.
patients who've had
Better not get about 1,000 emails in a minute.
during industrial action, they will be prioritised and they will be seen as soon as possible.
Swear to God,
But
I'll have
again,
more emails than one.
this will impact on our patients, this will impact on our population, and trusts and secondary care hospitals are doing everything that they can to address that, to make sure that they get those patients seen and have their procedures done as soon as possible after the industrial action. It's been 8 months of industrial action now, so this backlog must be growing and growing. It is. I mean, we can't get away from the fact that the impact that the industrial action is having.
Yeah, mental. Not sponsored, by the way.
Backlogs at that time, and we were addressing that, and those were being managed. But now this is having an impact, and we can't.
Mental sponsor me.
This is frightening for many of our viewers. What advice would you have to someone who has a medical emergency? Anybody over the course of the next week who has a medical emergency, depending on the scale of that emergency, but if they do have a significant emergency, they should contact 999 as they would in any ordinary situation in terms of an emergency situation. And Doctor, you are a GP and you also these hospital strikes must have an impact on you too. Hospital strikes have an impact on everybody. Whether you're in the Wirral, whether you're in Manchester, whether you're in Lansing, they impact on all of us. And I think that the key,
Look at him.
as I've said to you already, the key message to get across is that we are and have continued to be open for business. Well, the very best of luck with the challenges that lie ahead of you this week, Dr. Cowan. Thank you for joining us tonight. Not at all. Thank you very much.
No lie.
Yes, the ITV Academy's original Voices scheme aims to get people from underrepresented backgrounds into the writing rooms of some well-loved soaps.
Yeah, this year it was the first time that both Emmerdale and Coronation Street are running the scheme together. And with applications closing this weekend, UK's longest running soap is New Writers. The original Voices scheme puts people like David Proud.
What's going on?
Tad, Corey's looking for new writers.
I've always wanted to be a writer.
Yeah.
I wrote school plays at school.
New writers
My
for
friends
Corey.
in assembly.
Yeah, come and have a look.
Isn't this old?
Dragging all my friends.
Tape it, tape it.
About drugs and different issues.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, I always wanted to be a writer, but I didn't think I'd be.
And have continued to be open for business. Well, the very best of luck with the challenges that lie ahead of you this week, Dr. Cowan. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you do get
It is old, wasn't it? Yeah, this is an old one. Look, it looks old.
ever fancied your hand at writing for some of our most popular television shows, now might be your choice.
Yes, the ITV Academy's original Voices scheme aims to get people from underrepresented backgrounds into the writing rooms of some well-loved soaps.
Yeah, this year it is the first time that both Emmerdale and Coronation Street are running the scheme together. And with applications closing this weekend, Simran Johal has more.
UK's longest-running soap is looking for new writers. The Original Voices scheme puts people like David Proud right onto the cobbles of Coronation Street.
I've always wanted to be a writer. I wrote school plays at school and kind of had my friends perform them in assembly, which didn't make me hugely popular because I was dragging all my friends in to perform plays about drugs and different issues and different bits. So yeah, I always wanted to be a writer, but I didn't think I'd be able to do it as a career.
As much as I want to participate.
But you are such a spoilsport.
You leave the scheme with a proper full credit that you can then use to further your career. So opportunities like this are extremely rare. I think getting my first script commission, and I sat at home and I typed interior rovers, and I kind of just took a moment and kind of went, that's my job now. It's the best show in the world.
The episode. One person that's breaking barriers both on and off screen is Shanique Sterling-Brown. She plays the budding lawyer of the Bailey family.
Well, you deserve all the booch holidays because you're a top solicitor.
Well, I'll drink to that. To Dee Dee.
It's really brilliant to find voices for different characters, like so us being a Caribbean family. I love the moments that I can identify having experience with my actual Caribbean family.
Just make sure you always follow.
Always.
A scheme that is intentionally seeking to make room at the table is just the perfect way to find those voices that are in hard to reach places.
These were clean on this morning. Look at that.
The biggest concern for this industry is diversity off-screen. People with disabilities and those over the age of 50 are very underrepresented. But also over the last 4 years, we've seen a lack of women in these jobs, and South Asian representation is even falling.
There are all sorts of accessibility issues within the industry, and so trying to dismantle that is definitely the way forward.
Well, if we've only got one type of person in a room trying to come up with storylines, they are at risk of coming up with only one type of story. And as I say, we want to have a broad viewer base, we want to represent a broad range of experiences, and Britain is a brilliantly diverse place with a range of different voices and perspectives, and we need to make sure we allow both on and off screen, and that kind of is the right thing.
To be the next screenwriting superstar, the cobbles might be where your stories come to life.
How good would it be to see a credit at the end of a great show like that? If you fancy having a go at this scheme, you can find out more on our website at itv.com/Renata.
On to sport now, and it is fair to say that it's been a tough start for life in the Premier League for Burnley, but tonight they can take a pretty big step. Chris?
0 points from 3 games so far for Vincent Kompany's Burnley, but a win over Nottingham Forest tonight would lift them out of the Premier League's relegation zone. They've already knocked Forest out of the League Cup this season, and though Kompany admits it's been a tough return to the top flight, their focus remains on the long term.
I think in the end there's a bigger plan in which we think that we can also thrive in the Premier League, and so what I mean by that is everything's going to be about progress for us, making sure we get better and the habits that we need to have every single day to achieve this goal. So that doesn't happen with one result, negative or positive. It happens with everything we do every day, and it's to paint the picture again.
Kompany's predecessor is also in need of a few Premier League points. Sean Dyche's Everton are alongside Burnley in the bottom three after a 1-0 defeat to Arsenal. Was their 4th loss in 5 games.
I must say, I thought we'd have more points on the board by now because of the performance those we've shown, but the league doesn't lie. So therefore, that's that. We're trying to change the way for a couple of seasons on many, many different things. I spoke clearly about it last season. I spoke clearly at the end of the season. I'm speaking clearly about it now. It's our responsibility to change the story. It's our responsibility to change the rhetoric and all these stats and facts. That's the way it goes. It's our responsibility to change it.
Eric Ten Hag says Manchester United's players need to show character if they want to improve results. They enter this week's Champions League clash with Bayern Munich on the back of 3 defeats in 4 games, the latest being a 3-1 home loss to Brighton. But by contrast, Liverpool are looking resilient. Jurgen Klopp was far from happy with their first half display at Wolves, but they fought back from a goal down to win 3-1. And it was exactly the same for Manchester City at West Ham. 1-0 down, but 3-1 winners by the end, and still 2 points clear at the top of the table. But Preston North End fans may be dreaming of joining Liverpool and City in the Premier League next year. They are top of the Championship table after 6 games. They're the only unbeaten team in the division after beating Plymouth Argyle 2-1 at Deepdale. And Blackburn Rovers marked their 5,000th league game with a win, beating Middlesbrough 2-1. In League One, there were defeats for Bolton, Fleetwood and Blackpool, but Wigan beat Cambridge 2-1. Accrington's strong start to League Two continued with a 4-1 win over Sutton United. Stockport County made it back-to-back wins by beating MK Dons 2-1. Crewe fought back from 2-1 down to draw 2-2 at Wimbledon. There were defeats for Tranmere and Morecambe, but
You just saw his body fly to the moon. He died.
Getting that winning feeling. Sponsors of the Report.
Now to tennis, and he's having quite a year, but what a moment this was for Liverpool's Neil Skupski. With the Davis Cup back in Manchester for the first time in nearly 30 years, Neil was the hero as he and Dan Evans survived 4 match points to win their decisive final doubles match against France and book Great Britain's place in the knockout phase this November. Neil has been reliving the drama with David Chisnell.
As a multiple Wimbledon doubles champion, Neil Skupski is used to dealing with pressure. But this outpouring of emotion by the Liverpool tennis ace after serving for the match shows just what it means to seal Great Britain's brilliant 2-1 win over France in front of a record Davis Cup crowd in Manchester.
Well, Neil, the day after a dramatic night before, how are the emotions still?
Yeah, I mean, still quite high. Crazy match yesterday against the French. Yeah, it all came down to the doubles with me and Dan Evans going out there. It was 1-all after the singles. And yeah, we just left it all out there on the court, and yeah, it was crazy night.
What makes Neil's success so remarkable is that he and his partner Dan Evans snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, saving 4 match points before going on to win this epic battle.
Can anyone join me?
Topsy-turvy match.
I think you can join me if you follow me.
Asked the captain to go see the DJ to try and put some good tunes on to try and get the crowd going. But yeah, we stuck in there, stuck together, and we fought till the end, and it paid off. It is great to have tennis in the Northwest. Hopefully we can maybe get Davis Cup in Liverpool one time.
A record crowd for Davis Cup in this country of 13,000 were at the Aon Arena in Manchester to witness all the drama. Spectacular finale rounded off a special week of tennis in the Northwest, which saw Great Britain win all 3 of their group games to book their place in the final 8 in Malaga in November. Now, we're looking at some celebrations. What is this all about? Was this just like an ode to...
Yeah, I think it's Manchester. I guess it's Manchester. Yeah, we after we won yesterday, Andy came on with his bucket hat on. I didn't know what was going on, and he threw it at me and said, "Get it on." But I wasn't sure, so yeah, I'll put on that for you guys.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Exclusive.
What do you think?
Well, Britain will now face either Italy or Serbia in the quarterfinals. As well as the bucket hats, they'll have buckets of confidence as they try to repeat their success of 2015 and be crowned Davis Cup champions. David Chisnell, ITV News, Liverpool.
Yeah, well done to Neil. I need to get one of those bucket hats right now.
Yeah, he wears it very well. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how it would look on you, but
He's
earned it. Thanks, Chris.
Now, if I was to say Caractacus pots and truly scrumptious, what springs to mind?
Well, truly scrumptious. It is, of course, chitty, taking to the stage at the Pendle Hippodrome Theatre in East Lancashire, in Cone, to be precise.
Paul Brent caught up with the cast in final rehearsals at a theatre run entirely by volunteers.
Bruh.
From the ashes of disaster rose the roses of success.
There are no worries about succeeding at the Pendle Hippodrome Theatre in Cone. Go big or go home is always the motto here, as the cast put the final touches to... Yes, it's an all-singing, all-dancing production of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
It's a good family show. People will be singing along, clapping along, and they know the songs, which is always good when you do
Clapping
a show,
along. What the hell does that mean?
Before they even come, but
Why have I got so many friend
The building
requests?
originally opened in 1914 as a
Oh.
cinema and variety theatre. Today, it's run entirely by volunteers.
Without volunteers,
this place would not exist. We need them for front of house, backstage, lighting, on stage wardrobe. If we don't have people just to sit in as stewards, we can't run.
It is a big commitment, but we all love it, and you know, if you
Where is
love it,
Homeboy?
you put the time.
B left. B joined the new server, I think.
Backstage, Baron and Baroness Bombburst are rehearsing their lines. With a plethora of youngsters in the cast, chaperones and working around summertime is a theatrical wedding that can involve two sets of the same characters. So with you, Ooh, need to have an audition. Audition.
Treacle's hearts and ice cream.
It's a draw.
Yeah, it gives people a chance in Colne and surrounding areas to see, you know, like an almost professional production. To see the likes of the Palace and Empire.
Uchi, Kuchi, Chuchi, Wuchi, Uchi, Kuchi,
I need to pee. That song, when it goes 5 times, oh, chitty bang bang, when
A lot longer. A lot longer. Hulk Brown, ITV News, Code.
We're not doing coochie coochie. We're not doing it.
Come on. Another word with Emma.
Mom, wet wipes, toilet open.
chitty bang bang like 10 times fast. No.
Well, my goodness, there's a lot of weather
In a
coming
minute.
at us over the next 48 hours, all very autumnal this week, and a warning for heavy rainfall and significant rainfall totals, particularly for Greater Manchester, Cumbria, and
Oh, yeah, sure.
Lancashire. And that warning runs
If
from
I
6
PvP,
tomorrow
I'm
morning
gonna
until
kill
6
him.
in the evening on Wednesday. Such a
Thank
prolonged
you.
period because we've got
Not
two
you
waves of
trusting
rain
around
coming
me,
through,
no
50 to 100 millimetres of rainfall falling widely in these areas, but potentially
least I'm not wearing them.
150 to
Shut that
200
door,
millimetres of
baby.
rainfall.
At least
in
I'm
some
not
spots,
wearing
so
them.
do beware
I'll put
surface
you
water
socks on
spray.
At least I'm not wearing them or them.
Some cold nights later
socks
in the week. So why is all this happening? Well, we have the remnants of Hurricane Lee pushing across. The jet stream really highlights this very well, why it's going to turn colder. You can see the remnants of Hurricane Lee on this very strong jet stream here. They're bringing the two waves of rain and very strong winds, coastal gales.
I have all the
gales across
stones.
the Isle of Man as well. But then by the time it moves through, leaves us in more of a
I
northern
have all
zone,
of the
and it will feel
stones.
much cooler through Thursday and Friday. Rewinding to the next few hours, feeling fresher this evening.
Don't tell me
than
I
this morning. Some showers keep
individually.
coming on that westerly airflow ahead of this first wave of rain that pushes in towards the early hours, and by 5-6 in the morning, still gusts of 50
Are you
miles an hour.
are you
across the
saying
island,
I
increasing gale force
individually
winds throughout the day
need to
tomorrow.
grab
Sun is up at
every
6:50.
single
It's gonna be a
stone?
very wet rush hour first thing tomorrow, and very breezy. Not as windy inland as it will be through the Irish Sea. There, do be aware of that. But really, those winds quite relentless
Bro,
through the Irish Sea,
I
across the
have-
Isle of Man and at the coast.
I have
Brightening up
PvP.
later in the day, the winds ease down a bit inland, but not through the Irish Sea.
I have to
overnight into Wednesday.
individually, I think, all get all the
Sunshine and
stones.
showers Thursday, Friday, some pockets
You
of
can't
frost
get the reality stone up there, I don't think, as well.
United Utilities
Oh.
sponsors ITV Granada Weather.
You can't get the reality stone up here.
On tomorrow's Granada report.
It's the unmistakable
Oh!
sound of Northern Soul because it is 50 years since the Wigan Casino opened its doors.
Back in the 70s, the venues all
You stole my stone. It's traumatized me. Mm-mm.